what is the greatest innovation of all time?
I'm going to say wireless. I have to say wireless technology. Being able to be in touch with people anytime. I remember the days that my brother was in college and had no way to call us except to line up for some sort of phone. And the ability today, like to be able to see family live at any time and not miss a sporting event of a niece or nephew is pretty cool. I can watch almost anything from where I am. So I mean, it's probably because of my background, but that to me is pretty cool.
God, I just still remember that spiral cord in the kitchen and me trying to get any amount of privacy while trying to call a boy was, or being called by a boy, either one of those two was just murder. Like,
It totally was. Or the phone would ring and you're thinking the whole family knows somebody's calling me, right? Like, oh boy, that
100%.
was
Yeah.
tough.
Privacy. Number two, we are here to dispel the myth that innovation happens with one person and one lone genius alone. If you could join any innovation team in human history, which team would you have liked to have been on?
Think Apollo
Mm,
13.
everyone loves an astronaut on this show. Let
I
me tell
mean,
you.
I know, I just say that because thinking about how to bring them home and that whole, like that movie, like it's actually giving me chills. Like I can't imagine the pressure and the innovation that they had to try to think of because they had such limited resources in space that they could work with to try to get them home. They couldn't send them stuff, right? Like they could, like they had what they got to get them home, and that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And I love watching Hidden Figures and learning
Oh, that's another one of my,
about the
yeah,
women whose title was computer, right? That was their job title, computer, because they were the computers. Like it's just
yes.
amazing.
Well, and the
Um,
fact that they had to walk so far to go to the bathroom, like just the way, like there's so many great parts about that show.
yeah. And how far we've come. And lastly, if you could innovate anything, something that really pisses you off or something that you wish existed for all of us, what is the thing you wish you could innovate?
That's a really good one. While we've gone so far from the travel industry and being able to get to places, I would really like even a quicker way to be able to get places around the world. Because I think it's so important.